I'm here in Maine, I think near Clifton. I'm gonna do the Peaked Mountain loop. So we're gonna hit Little Peak Mountain and then Peaked Mountain. And I'm just here in the parking lot now. And it recommends doing the route counterclockwise, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm not familiar with this. I've never been here before, so we're gonna get moving. It's supposed to be 2.58 miles and approximately 3 hours to do. So it's not very warm out today, but it's nice when you're moving, so I don't need an extra layer or anything. And let's go see what this is all about. So one thing I did read about this trail is that the Jeeps do go up here. I don't know if they go to both mountains or just the first one, but I did see one coming down actually as I pulled into the parking lot. I'm just getting over a cold, so I'm huffing and puffing even more than normal. So bear with me. So I was going I wasn't going the wrong way, but I wasn't going counterclockwise like I wanted to. I had missed this little turn off, the main turn off, and I can show you on the way back why I missed it. There was a little V in the trail, so you couldn't see it. Anyway, back on the right track and on our way up this muddy, wet trail. First blow down. We got creaky trees. It's really windy today. If all trails is correct, which it isn't always, I believe it's 1,058 feet for ascent. I was just taking a breather there for a second. I'm still congested from my cold, so slow me down. Just take my time. I see some orange coming down the hill now. There must be a couple more hikers. Hopefully hikers, not hunters. I just met a couple coming down, and they said it's really cold at the top, so I'm glad I packed my puffy to put on, because I get a sandwich to eat for lunch. These leaves are making it very slippery. I think I've reached Little Peaked Mountain. I still go that way. I think that's the loop. I'm going to go up Peaked Mountain, but this here's marked. Unless it's just a lookout, but let's check it out. So some of my Canadian friends, you would see this by when you're driving to Bangor. So I'm going to go back to the Y in the trail and continue back up that way. This was more of an outlook, but it's a nice one. Almost there. So I'm at the top of Little Peak Mountain. I don't know if you can see anything shining in the sun. This is the number 9 here. And I'm only a half a mile in on the loop. My elevation is 965 feet. And then if we continue heading this way, that will take us to Peaked Mountain. So I'll give you a view from the other side of the mountain. Not much, but oh, we better look out. In my eyes, but anyways, that is Peak Mountain, and that's where I'm headed. So I'm struggling a bit for breathing just from my cold, so I think I'm just going to call it here on Little Peaked Mountain and then head to Peaked Mountain another day. I'm just a bit winded. I'm a lot winded, to be truthful, so making it a lot harder. And yeah, so even just the short climbs are getting me winded and taking a lot more out of me. So I just need a few more days of recuperation before I put so much climbing into my hiking trails. So I think I'm going to go to the other summit of this mountain and sit there for a minute, and I've got a sandwich that I grabbed and sit there and enjoy that with the sun. And it's also getting a little later because I started later in the day. Yeah, so I'll take you back out here. See if I can find out what the name of that lake is. If I do, I'll put it on the screen. So next year, when I'm on the AT, I will be all along that ridge. I took some snippets of an app that shows me like where the mountains are, and they're the ones in Maine that I'll be doing on the Appalachian Trail, and they continue to the right further. But I'll put a snippet in this video if I can, just to give you an idea. Really explain why I was in Maine here either. I actually had to go to Ellsworth because I had to go to the closest Verizon store because I'm trying to get my phone ready for when I am in Maine for 6 months. So I was going to get a US SIM card, and I called Verizon and they said yes, that my phone was compatible. They run the IME number, and when I got there today, they said no, that it's not compatible, that Verizon will not use my phone. So I went down the road 2 minutes to AT&T, and they were very helpful and said yes, no problem whatsoever. Apparently Verizon's very picky with the list of phones that they allow on their network, and Verizon, I picked Verizon because it's supposed to be one of the better ones for the Appalachian Trail when you do have service. So then AT&T would have been my second pick. So I guess I'm going with AT&T. That's the reason that I'm here today. So I had gone to Ellsworth because that was the closest Verizon office. And yeah, so then I stopped into the hiking store and I stopped into LL Bean, come up with some Christmas gift ideas. And now I just added this little hike on, and it's cooling down now. It's getting to be, I don't know, like almost like 3 o'clock. So I think I made the right choice and turn around and go back down the same way I came. And then these are all the windmills that you see when all of my Canadian family and friends drive down to Bangor or Ellsworth. It's all along the skyline. Fall number one. These leaves are treacherous. You can't see what you're stepping on, and they're slippery. So that's what I slipped on. Up we go. Almost to the car. Once I get in there, I'll give you a review of what I think about this trail. Okay, so I'll show you how I got confused at the beginning. So right here is the road that you can drive, I believe, going up to Clifton Mountain, I think. Anyways, when I came here in the parking lot, I knew I had to go counterclockwise. I saw this road, this Y, and then I saw that road. So I thought I'd take this road to go counterclockwise. In the meantime, this here was the main trail. So I should have gone that way. Anywho, so I went up that road a little ways and I met somebody hiking, and I thought it was odd because I remember reading that I should be hiking down that road and up the trail. So I asked them, and then they pointed me in the right direction. And then I see here the sign says Chick Hill, so, which is the other name for the mountain. Yeah. Okay, back in the car, got some heat on. I'm gonna eat the rest of my sandwich here, and so I'm really disappointed that I didn't get to do the second mountain, but honestly, I would have struggled. I just wanted to say that it has beautiful views, but it's really, really slippery at the moment with all the leaves and the needles and stuff that are all over the trail. Sorry, there was a hunter that come up. It just shows, it doesn't matter where you're at, you make sure you wear your orange. So he just came out of the woods with a rifle, so where was I? Oh yeah, so I just found it really slippery. Like, it didn't matter if you're going up or down. And I mean, that just comes with the trail. Like, I would expect that. I wouldn't expect any different. I just wanted you to be aware that if you were planning to do it in the fall or in the spring, probably the same way. And then there's a lot of rock slabs. So really, I think that it's probably a slippery trail no matter what season you do it, unless it's been really, really dry, like a dry summer or something. So I like the trail. I love the views. I like the adversity of all the different, you know, there's a little bit of mud, there's some rocks, there's some roots, there's ups and downs, and I really enjoyed that. Yeah, I'm disappointed I didn't get to do the second one, but I'll come back. It's not a big deal. It's not that far away, and I'll just do them. I'll do this one over again and go from there. My arm's getting tired, and I've got a sandwich. I got the rest of my sandwich. I only ate half up there. It was cold on the mountain, and excuse me. And yeah, I should be feeling better the next time I come here, and we'll do the whole thing.